for all the talk of this being a U-beauty 21st century budget that's going to build the future, make it in Australia, it's all too familiar as a classic old-style Labor budget. Number one, very high taxing. Even after the tax cuts kick in July 1 and that rebate for energy prices to trick up the inflation number, you've got more than $100 billion of additional revenue compared to what was anticipated. On the other side, you've got something like $100 billion also of extra spending. It goes up by that $100 billion in just 2 years and will keep going. And what does that mean? High taxing, but even higher spending, big deficits. The Treasurer was talking up his 2 surpluses in a row, but that's now yesterday. The second surplus is for the year that's gone. This year coming up, we go back straight back into deficit, big deficit, $26 billion, and it gets bigger in the following years. So we get this huge increase in deficits, we get a huge increase in debt. You can kiss goodbye to any more tax relief going forward. You can also kiss goodbye to an interest rate on the back of this budget. Yes, we could well get an interest rate cut later in the year, but it will have nothing to do with the budget. It'll be because the economy's gone over a cliff if we get one. We could also get an interest rate hike because this budget adds to inflation pressures. It doesn't take the pressure off interest rates. You've got that tricked up one-off reduction in energy prices, which will feed into the inflation number. But after that, we're back to the sort of inflation that gets the Reserve Bank worried and has it with its finger on the rate hike button. So this is not a budget that is solving problems for the future, it is creating problems for the future. And it's a budget that you have to be seriously worried about where it takes Australia.